extra strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we
Yo, we are back. Episode 86 of the Not the Same Podcast Sports Show, hosted by this one word, C-Micah, and that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have to give it to the one word who run the... how come our names ain't on here, people? We in 86 episodes, and our names still ain't up this month.
Well, if we had the names on here, your chin is at the bottom of those scrolling things, and my chin not too far from it. So if the name's on there, the name will be like this. You have a Rob Redeem. You know, everybody had them album covers with the over the eyes. It'd be Rob Redeem.
Illuminati.
And
let's get started, bro.
All right, man. If you are watching us right now on Facebook or YouTube, please do what you see on the screen in a matter of seconds. Those seconds. Number one, hit the like button if you are watching us, and as well hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to Not the Same Podcast. And lastly, hit that notification bell like you just heard, so you can be notified when we are live every single Wednesday from Not the Same Podcast Sports Show, hosted by these two one word spokes. We'll put the R in every once in a while. What's up, D?
Yeah. What's going on, D? Hey, we want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters. First and foremost, man, our MTMB Sports famo. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of great content going on. If y'all don't know what MTMB Sports is, we've been talking about it forever and a day, ever. Go ahead and check out their website, mtmbsports.com. Check it out. Great articles being wrote by some dope writers. You dig what I'm saying? By some dope sideline reporters. Check it in, tap in if you want everything dealing with sports. WNBA's covered, NCAA, HBCU, everything sports you can think of is covered. And us One Words are affiliated with them One Words, and that's why they fam. We also want to give a shout out to the Life Show TV. We appreciate their support. Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Scooter doing big things here in the city. Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, homeboy out there in Vegas, Sam His Hop, and 520 Collective, man. All of these folks are rebroadcasters in some form, shape, or whatever, but they're not the same podcast, and we appreciate that big time.
And if you feel like you are so inclined to want to come and rebroadcast Not the Same Podcast because you just love what we're doing and you love to see, melanated man talk about sports and the Bible and faith and music and all that, hit us up on Not the Same Podcast at gmail.com, and we will highly consider allowing you to rebroadcast. And when we mean highly, we just probably will. Unless you just a little too ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Even for our taste. And, we give a lot of grace, but some people just...
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of grace. People, still a little ratchetness. Let's keep it going.
And on that note, what's poppin'? Somebody tell me what's poppin'. Ooh, you gotta love doing it. All right, man, number one NBA news. Me and Rob didn't talk about this, so I'm gonna go with this one here. What's happening in the NBA this week? Media Day was on most Mondays. Most teams had Monday or either last Friday. If the people that were playing, there's a couple of teams playing overseas, so their media days was on Friday. I believe like the Minnesota Timberwolves, maybe the Phoenix Suns, but there's a couple of other teams that'll be playing overseas. I think it was Dallas as well. Yeah, Dallas as well. But yeah, also teams me and Rob personally are not tripping off of. At all. But but all the rest of the NBA teams had their media day on Monday. And also, at this point, they're in the middle of training camps. So NBA is back in full swing. Next week, there will be preseason games on live TV. So, hey, man, a couple of weeks, we'll be back in here for us overly NBA fans, me and Rob, and some of y'all that like it a little bit. Hey, NBA is back, man.
Yeah, so NBA is back. Super excited about it, man. Media Day. Look, listen, let me tell all these one words that know me personally, that watch the show. Stop inboxing me with Jimmy Butler and his Andre 3000 hairstyle. I don't care about that. Last year he came through looking like Milli Vanilli, and he got the piercing saying he emotional. Look, we didn't get Dame Lillard. Sometimes you spaz out and you do stupid stuff. And this is his emotional way where he pierced his lip and made his hair. He had a bob. I don't care about none of that. Stop inboxing me that foolery because my Miami Heat ain't doing what they. We not on soapbox.
Calm
Come
down.
on, man. Let's go. What up, little
Calm
bro?
down, bro. All right, NFL news, power rankings, brother. Go ahead. Let's get this brother out of that heat mode.
I'm back. All right, NFL power rankings this week, folks. This is off
Yes,
of
sir.
NFL.com. If you want to check the stats, check the receipts, and see where I'm getting this from.
Yeah.
Number one are the 49ers. And,
As they should
they
be.
continue to show that they are dominant on both sides of the ball. Christian McCaffrey scored 4 touchdowns against Arizona in the desert last week.
Yes, sir.
He was looking like a beast. Number 2 are the Chiefs. I still don't understand why the Chiefs are high ranked, but I think it's due to them being the Super Bowl champs because they barely beat the Jets last week, 23-20. But they're now 3-1. But for them to be number 2 in the power rankings, I think it's a little bit Super Bowl home cooking. Look, the Mahomes effect.
We'll tell you.
Definitely the Mahomes effect. Number 3 are the Bills. Josh Allen. Week 1, his performance looked like a dress rehearsal. You know how they don't really play full games in the preseason. They come and play a half and go sit down because they beat the Heat. They beat the hot Dolphins. I'm still talking about the Heat because it's Miami. But they beat the Dolphins in convincing fashion last week up in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Number 4 are the Eagles. They're still undefeated after barely getting past the Commanders last week, but they're number 4 on the list. Number 5, how about them Cowboys? They bounced back after looking dehydrated in the desert against Arizona 2 weeks ago, but they bounced back and they mud stomped the Patriots 38-3. Number 6 are the Dolphins. They dropped. They looked like they was hungover after putting up that 70-piece.
Dyson, what's up, bro?
Hey, Tony Dyson, what's good? But I say the Eagles and he pop up.
There's 2 Eagle fans right back to back right there. Eagles, Dyson and Higgins. Yep.
Definitely.
Go ahead, bro.
Number 6 are the Dolphins. Like I say, they look hungover from that 70-piece they put up against Denver because they went up to Buffalo and they got stampeded on. Number 7 are the Lions. These are the ones that listen, man, they beat the Packers in Lambeau. I don't care how bad the Packers are. They normally hold court when they go to Lambeau Field. And the Lions are looking real good, and they play the 0-4 Panthers this week. So the Lions, who are also number 1 in the NFC East right now, looking like they're getting ready to go down to Carolina, and they'll still be number
Jackson?
1. Ronald, what's good, man? Number 8 are the Ravens. They had a big win against the Browns. Hey, let me tell y'all something on the side note. Go look at the highlights on how the Baltimore Ravens hit, what's that quarterback name? Thomas Robinson.
Yeah.
Yo, they was WWE in this cat. Like, go when we done with this show, I want y'all to look at the highlights of how the defense treated him because Watson was out with a shoulder injury. Hey, they told this one word, welcome to the NFL. They was hitting him so hard and slamming him. That boy threw 3 picks because he didn't want the ball no more.
He didn't want to play no more.
He didn't even want to play no more. But the Ravens are 3-1. They still should be 4-0. They got ganked up in Indianapolis about a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. Not Indy, but one of the squads that it was a flag on the play, and they didn't throw one. It was a blatant pass interference. Number 9 are the Seahawks. They're 3-1. They're only 1 game behind the 49ers, who are undefeated. Geno Smith is managing the game. Pete Carroll is showing that he can coach, and they're making the necessary adjustments. And number 10, man, Baker Mayfield and left Cleveland and went down to Tampa. You got to give him – he balling down there. They 3-1, and they got the best record in the NFC South. They looking real good, man. They're making the adjustments. Coaching looking good. Especially in the struggling NFC South where the Panthers are 0-4. It looked like the Tampa Bay Bucks can walk away with this one with no problem.
All right, before we move on to the college football, I have one statement about the Chiefs. I know this is sacrilegious because we stay in St. Louis, Missouri, and we're kind of Chiefs adjacent since we don't have the Rams no more. Hey, man, that was trash the way the NFL pushed them into a win that day against the Jets, because I don't care. That last play where Mahomes, where he ran and all that, it was so many holes on that play that they was calling and they was tucking in they whistle like, let's go and let Mahomes get this joint, man. I ain't like that, dog. I ain't like that because Jets played out their mind. They played well. You know what I'm saying? They had a great game. That quarterback looked the best I've ever seen him look. That man, Zach Wilson, was balling that day, and he deserved the win, man. And I don't care, man. The refs helped that, man. And I don't even hate the Chiefs, but I gotta say what I saw, fam.
Tell the truth. He said, "Tell the truth, saying the devil."
I tell the truth, dog. Hey, that was some home. That was some home cooking. That was some home cooking. They was in New York, and it was still some home cooking, dog. Come on, y'all ain't gotta do all that because Taylor Swift in the crowd. Come on, dog. She ain't gonna root for you anyway. Yeah, you're right, Hagens. My bad,
They
Hagens. My
going,
bad. I
they
know you
going
ain't.
in. Hey, listen. Y'all saying Cleveland cursed? No, they wasn't. Watson got one of them massages before last game, and he played like he played when he was with the Texans. He found a willing participant in that massage, and that's why his shoulder hurt.
And it was too much of a deep tissue. It was too much deep tissue.
Just move on to NCAA.
All right, NCAA football news, top 10 rankings. Let's go, bro.
Top 10 rankings: Georgia number 1, Michigan number 2, Texas number 3, Ohio State number 4, Florida State number 5, number 6 is Penn State, number 7 is Washington, Oregon at number 8, USC number 9, and number 10 is Notre Dame after they got that big win over Duke. I'm not going to even talk about these rankings. I told you, because let me tell you something. Oregon is just now number 8. USC barely beat Colorado at the end, and they stayed number 9. But last week it was some foolery where a team won barely, and they dropped 5 spots. I'm not. That's your top 10. If you want 25 one words, go to collegefootball.com, and so you can get the rest of them rankings.
Give me 1 minute. Listen, man. I know Colorado lost, but I still got to give them one of these. I'm sorry. They was losing by 20-some points, came all the way back, got it down to 7, and had a chance to win. If it wasn't for their goofy, dumb offensive coordinator that kept running the ball with the last 2 minutes like a dummy, they had a chance to win that game and shut the world up. So at the end of the day, man, look, they're not as good as the rest of the elite teams because he don't got all his people in there yet. But in the next 2 years, Colorado gonna be a problem, dog. I don't care what you say. They're gonna be a problem to face if Deion stays there. Now, somebody may pick him up before then, but if he stays there, they're gonna be a problem.
You know what? Only way Deion leave, I see if he gets a chance to go back to Florida State. That's the only way. And the way they playing, they're not gonna be get ready to. And let me tell you something. It's gonna take that coach to do one thing. He gonna say, "Hey, shut up, racism, get him out of here."
Facts. That boy gonna be gone so quick. All right, man. WNBA news. The finals are set between two of the teams that everybody wanted to play and the Rookie of the Year award. Let's go, bro.
All right, so like you said, the finals are set. Everybody wanted the Aces and the Liberty because it was the storybook. You know what I'm saying? Breanna Stewart, she beats Asia Wilson out by 1 vote for the MVP. The series start this Sunday, and the matchup is, like you said, what the league wanted. You got the super team over there with the Aces, with all of them trying to defend the championship. You got the Liberty there for the first time since 2002. And this is what they brought Breanna Stewart in for. They brought her in to try to win a championship. Now, she's not doing it by herself, but I think this is going to be a good series. You dig what I'm saying? I don't see it being a blowout. And this is what the league wanted, and I think it's good for the league. So WNBA, if you do anything, promote this to the fullest. You got the best 2 teams in the league. They was 1 and 2 this season. Westside was good. They was 1 and 2 this season, and now they in the championship. You normally don't get that type of a finals, and this is what you want for ratings. Not only that,
what's up, Van?
New York, Van, what's good? Both New York and Las Vegas will fill their stadiums compared to some of the other teams out there, and it'll look good on TV. Indiana Fever forward Aaliyah Boston, she unanimously won the WNBA Rookie of the Year. Shout out to her. She received all 60 votes. First time since 2014, if I'm not mistaken. So, shout out to that. And we've been saying this. Even if you don't like the WNBA, these playoffs have been hitting different. And some of these WNBA squads look better than some of the NBA squads. And I'm standing on it. I'm not saying they can be the NBA squad. I'm just saying it's better. I'm not saying they can be the NBA squad. I'm saying the quality of basketball and watching the game is better than some of these NBA games that come on League Pass, because me and C both got League Pass. So if you're not a League Pass person, don't even say nothing to me, because you don't see all the bunk games that come on in an 82-game season.
It's true. One statement about WNBA, we'll move on and get to the last one. WNBA, please be smarter with your marketing. Do not have your first game of the finals be on a football Sunday. That is not smart. You had all these days in the week when there was no sports on, where you could have ran the whole day. Get somebody in office to make better decisions. Think about it. They had the seasons ended last week. They could have been doing this like on Wednesday. Ain't nobody watching nothing. And they would have had the whole night. Everybody wouldn't talk about it. Anyway, Lord, because I want to like it and I want other people to like it, man. But anyway, in MLB news, the playoffs
Yo, the
Just about to
wild
get
card is
started.
here, man. Rangers are up 2-0. They won game 2 this afternoon against the Rays, who had a
Yeah.
better regular season record. Both teams were number 2 in their respective divisions. Rays was number 2 in the AL East, while the
Yeah.
Rangers was number 2 in the AL West. But the playoffs hit different though. And like I
Yeah.
said, the Rays had a better regular season record than the Rangers, and they can't do nothing with them boys. The Twins, they won the AL Central, but find themselves up one game against the Blue Jays, who was third in the AL West. But again, they had a better regular season record than the Twins did.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you, man. And then the Diamondbacks took number 1 against the Brewers. I feel bad for the Brewers, and I'm kind of low-key rooting for them only because they in the NL Central with my Cards. They didn't even sniff the playoffs. Them boys flew off from baseball a long time ago because they didn't do nothing this season. And the Phillies won game 1 against the Marlins. That's your MLB wild card wrap up.
West Side, I agree with you. Play on Tuesday night when there's no NFL. NFL is king. Most sports run from the NFL and do not try to compete with them.
So
only people that
NBA.
halfway deal with them a little bit is the NBA because they got big numbers too. But the NFL is king. Just be smarter. All right, man. Let's move. Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to say this on that since he said put it on Tuesday for WNBA fans who may be watching. This is what we're saying. Do y'all notice that the national championship, you got March Madness, the national championship takes place on Monday because Sunday the NBA is playing. So on Monday, they shut down everything on the schedule, and you focus on that national championship on that Monday night. And I think they need to do that for the ladies so people can really get an appreciation for what's going on.
All right. With that being said, let's move to our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
All right, this is our soapbox segment where me and Rob go off on whatever we want to go off on for 2 minutes. We have a timer that look like this right here. When it's over, you hear a buzzer that sounds like this. By tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
Yeah, man, I kind of gave y'all a sneak peek. Go ahead and just play the thing, man, because I'm sick and tired of the Vans of the world. And some of these other people, I got a partner named Brandon. I got another partner. What's up with your boy? What's up? Did I say anything when Marcus Smart turned his hair green and looked like a little black leprechaun from the hood of Boston when he did it? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say absolutely anything. But because my man wanted to come in there with the retro, hey, y'all, at the 20th anniversary of Speaker Box and Love Below for the most all-time selling group in Outkast, you dig what I'm saying? And he came in with his hey, y'all do. I had to hear y'all. Not hey, y'all. I had to hear y'all with all these memes in my inbox. I got tired of the memes. Let me tell y'all something. He came in there like, blame it on the rain. That was last year when he had the Milli Vanilli dreads. You dig what I'm saying? But guess what we did? Guess what we did, Boston fans? Guess what we did, Philly fans? We stopped, dropping, rolled all the way to the NBA Finals. And I didn't hear nothing, did I? Matter of fact, y'all start making moves. Start trading this one word and trading that one word. You got a good squad this year, and we'll talk about it a little later. But I'm talking about these media days. My man do it for the hype. You dig what I'm saying? It was some tampering going on with Lillard. I'm quite sure. And I'm sick and tired of the fact that we ain't got nobody on our squad. We got the same squad that stopped, dropped, and rolled. They way all the way to the finals. You dig what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we've also some key parts. Can't even get my words out. I'm so upset about this. But let me tell y'all something. I'm Miami Heat. I'm not a bandwagon type guy. I was Miami Heat when they was low. I was Miami Heat when they was high. But guess what? We've been to the finals the last 4 seasons. I mean, well, 2 of the last 4 seasons. Let me give the stats right. I'm going to be a Miami Heat fan, and I guarantee that little press and comb thing he got, when it sweats out, when he get on the court, he going to be ready to give you buckets, because that's his name, Jimmy Buckets. Stay out my inbox. I'm not trying to hear none of it. God dog it, I'm done.
Even got done early. Salute. All right. That's hilarious. All right, man. My soapbox for today. So if you have not been watching Not the Same Podcast for a while, man, I have recently gotten into weights and lifting weights and doing workouts and all my good stuff. You know, been at it for like a good month, a little over a month, man. Been seeing some great results. I'm very, very, very happy with it. So I was there today, and you know, every once in a while, because we have 2 full courts, but only one is really always open, right? And normally it's totally open. I can go over there and work on some stuff individually. And I let my brother know. I said, bro, they up there hooping today, right? So I go up there, and I'm just walking around, doing my normal walk, watching them hoop, man. I'm happy, man. I see brothers there hooping. Thinking, man, I may run down there and get me a game or something. Why is it I love being a melanated brother? I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful that God made me melanated. I ain't got nothing against nobody that's not melanated. I love them. I have a pastor that's non-melanated. I have nothing against it. But I thank God every day he made me this way. I'm so grateful. Until you one words come somewhere where we're not normally at, where we're not normally allowed. You know what I'm saying? Where we not normally get to hoop at. And you know what we do? We about to start the fighting. And we don't, no, we just talking. These one words almost get to fighting so bad. You know, at the little desk up there, Rob, where you check in, they got 2 desks. Both desks, everybody standing up looking like, oh, God, what's finna happen? I went upstairs. The dude upstairs that's supposed to be helping train people, they all up there looking, what's finna happen? You one words embarrassing us. You can hoop without fighting. It's possible. And we all know that guy that can't hoop that good, but he talk crazy. He hit one shot, he bumping folks and all that. Stay your ratchet tail at home. Stop embarrassing us. You make us look bad. And you know what's end up happening? Then we can't come there and hoop no more. They'll start putting the little things over the goal. I've seen a million times. They'll put the goals up because you dumb one words, can't calm your nerves, and end up starting fights. I hate you. I'm mad at you. I'm sick of you. Do better. Let's move to our debate feud segment. All right, this is our debate feud segment where me and Rob go back and forth over particular topics, whether it be football, baseball, basketball, whatever. We go for 7 minutes, a little bit longer, so we can get our argue on, maybe not. When it's over, you hear a buzzing sound like this. You have a timer like what you see on the screen right here, and we go in. So here we go. First subject for tonight. We do this every week in the NFL season. NFL Week 4, NFC, AFC, impress, depress. We're going to start with the NFC. In the NFC, who are you impressed with, my brother?
Yeah, I got to go with the Lions, man. Look, they went into Lambeau Field last Thursday. They got the they got the dub. Golf looking good, and they look solid on both sides of the ball. Like the one game that they lost was against the Seahawks, and the Seahawks are playing good as well. They number 2 in the NFC West with only 1 loss. So they beat Kansas City. I don't care who didn't play. They beat Kansas City in the game opener. They lost against Seattle, and they won their last 2 games, and they look good, man. They playing with confidence. So that preseason thing about watch out for Detroit, we've been saying it. It just may be true, bro.
All right, I think the Lions are very good, and I think they're going to come up. But I have 2 impress, depress, and here's why. Here's why. I have a 1A and 1B because I cannot deny nobody being the most impressive if they're undefeated. The San Francisco 49ers are undefeated, and the Philadelphia Eagles are undefeated. I think, personally, in my opinion, the 49ers look like the best team in the NFL. Next best team is the Eagles because although the Eagles are 4-0, they haven't looked as smooth as they did last year to me. Eagles fans, y'all can let me know or whatever. Y'all 4-0, but y'all haven't looked. It don't look as clean to me yet. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all working on it. At the end of the day, 4-0 is 4-0 though. But them 49ers, man, they look nasty, dog. They look nasty. All right,
let me explain
Go
this
ahead, bro.
and impress for anybody who just this first time in these segments and you just now tuning in to the Not the Same Podcast Sports or you're listening. Impress and depress is not for the season. It's for the past week. We're not talking about we think they're about to win a Super Bowl. We're talking about what they did last week. So if we throw a team out there who don't have a good record, it was only what they did last week. Calm down.
It's fluid. But both of them won last week and they still going. You watch them, George Riddick, he said, you watch them Lions lose just like they do always. Yeah, I mean, they always do. They do lose a lot, but they look pretty good to start out.
They're looking good so far. What up, George, by the way?
All right, the NFC depress, sir. Depressed.
AFC depressed. Are we on the NFC?
No, we still on NFC. Yeah.
Okay, so the NFC depressed for me are the New York Football Giants.
Well, you better not say San Francisco.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about baseball, but Giants, they have lost the last 2 games, and they just don't look good, man. The coach was visibly upset with my man DeVito on the side. You dig what I'm saying? Like yelling at my man on the side, pointing the finger pointing going on. I know Saquon not healthy, but one player shouldn't stop the show. And the Giants, this is looking to be a horrible year for them, bro. Like they are they let the Jets beat them before the Jets even knew they was jetting. You dig what I'm saying? You can't, you can't do that, bro.
All right, my NFC D press is the I just had it. Hold on, let me put it back up. I just had it in my head. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, D. I love you, sis. I got your back, but the Bears, like, and they depressed me because I still don't think Justin Fields should be that bad. I think they coach is stupid. They have not won since what's the dude that bought Twitter? What's the old dude name? Whatever. The dude that bought Twitter last year and changed it to X, which was last year. They have not won a game since they bought Twitter. Like, they have not won a game. The coaches need to be fired. They need to get it together, man. Like, I don't like that, and they are incredibly depressing. But I don't think he should suck. I just think they got terrible coaches. You know, I'm not gonna blame it all on Justin Fields, but Justin Fields gonna get blamed eventually, and they gonna end up. But they're gonna fire the coaches first before they get rid of the player. So anyway.
I don't like the way they treated him when Justin Fields was like, "Look, man, they got me playing like a robot." Then somebody talked to him like, "Hey, boy, better get your tail back out there."
Man.
I apologize. I didn't mean to say that about them.
Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. All right, man. AFC impress, brother.
Impress the Texans and C.J. Stroud, bro, is looking good, and they handled their business against the Steelers Last week. Listen, they're tied for first place along with everybody else in the AFC South. They all 2-2. So the sky's the limit for these boys. You hear what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
I got to go with the Buffalo Bills, man. Look, they started out rough. You know, my man, my quarterback was throwing the ball, throwing interceptions like back to back 3 times, but now they got it all together, man. They look very, very good. So I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills, man. I think they got it real, real nice, man.
Oh, no, they
looking real good right now.
AFC East be an issue.
And what they did to the Dolphins, that we was all ready to make them the new Rams. You know what I'm saying? The new the new Rams.
Show
you know?
on turf.
Greatest show on turf, because they put 70 on them boys, but nah, brother. That like our homie AI the Anomaly said, it was a fish fry that day, boy. That was a fish fry.
Lied, brother.
All right, AFC
like
D press.
on a Friday night.
And it don't matter what type of church you go to on a Friday night, you're going to get some fish. No matter what denomination it is.
Hey, AFC D press, man. The Bengals, Joe Cool is now Joe Frozen. Let me tell you something. That one word is a popsicle. Look, he hurt. I know y'all gave him the bag. Y'all made a big deal about it, but let me tell y'all something. Macaulay Culkin fell to his own trap. He need to sit down, let him get healthy, because y'all done already gave him the bag. Y'all done already guaranteed so much money. Let that little one word sit down so he can get healthy, because right now, Joe Cool is froze, man. The Bengals is who they? No, it's where they. That's what we at right now.
Hold on, let me focus. I got to finish this. No love for my Broncos. They had a Super Bowl-like comeback. I was going to make them the D-press, but because of that comeback, they did look impressive to win that game. I won't do it. But my D-press for the AFC is the New England Patriots. Belichick. Hey, dog, it's time to go home, man. Nobody ain't going to say it. Mr. G, I know you ain't on here. You may catch a replay. No offense, my brother. Look, man, Tom the GOAT. Just give it to him, man. Tom went somewhere else and won the championship. Won the Super Bowl. What have you done lately? You hired a defensive coordinator to be an offensive coordinator last year, Matt Patricia, and thought your quarterback was going to get better. You pulled your quarterback that was the top 3 quarterback. You pulled him out last week and put in somebody with the last name of Bailey Zappi. You know what I'm saying? Who actually played decent, but he was throwing interceptions too. It's over. It's over, my guy. I'm sorry, man. Hey, look, man. We thought you was the GOAT. We thought you had just as much cachet as Brady. I have an answer for you. No. Go home, man. It's good, man. You in your 70s, dog. You proved your point. You got your championships, my guy. Go home, man. That's it.
However you got them. 6 of them things.
You got 6 of them things, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now go sit down. You're making yourself look bad, man. Nobody was saying nothing. Everybody was talking about you was great when Brady was there, but hey, dog, like Hagan say, dog, it's time, man. It's time. Yeah, it's time, man. It's time, man. Go.
Talking about Dane.
Hey, you know when you be on your little YMCA team or whatever, you wasn't playing good, and the coach look at you and start hitting the bench. Yeah. It's that time. It's time. Hey, man, go chill with your wife. Chill with your jump off a son, dog. Go chill with somebody, dog, because it's over. All right, man. Go Go holler at somebody, dog. That coaching ain't working no man. You making some bad decisions, man. All right, man. On to our next subject. All right. NBA way too early predictions. Who are the overall top 5 teams? Both sides. You know, East and West. Who are the overall top 5 teams? I'm not saying 5 for the East, 5 for the West. Just overall in the NBA. Who are our overall top 5 teams? Who you got, bro?
All right, I'm going to run down my squads, and then I'll give you my reasons behind it. Number 1 are the Celtics. Number 2 are the Suns. Number 3 are the Bucks. Number 4 are the Denver Nuggets. And number 5 are the Grizzlies, and we can break them down. That's my top 5. Yes.
The Grizzlies.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I'm a Grizzlies fan, but they ain't top 5.
Okay, hey, this is mine. We get ready to debate. Let's get it.
Hold on. Say your top 5 one more time, bro.
Threw them, didn't I? Number
threw me
1
all
are the Celtics. Number 2 are the Suns. Number 3 are the Bucks. Number 4
is that
are
in
the
order
Nuggets.
or no particular order?
No, that's in my order. Top 5 order, and number 5 are the Grizzlies. And I will tell you why in a moment. And I want everybody to time in. Look, it's our show, so we ain't got to look at this timer. We're going to go as long as we need to.
Okay. I'm really thrown by the Grizzlies. All right. But thank you, my guy. Number 1, I got the Bucks. Number 2, I have the Celtics. Number 3, I take the Suns. Number 4, I have the Lakers. And number 5, I will say the Heat. Because until they don't go to the finals, I would not believe they ain't going to the finals. And I ain't saying that because you are a fan. It's just because I watch basketball. I watch basketball.
Yeah.
It's just I watch basketball. Okay. They always make it there with a bunch of nobodies. They do. Somehow.
That's the problem. That's why we
now,
don't get
now
nobody.
Your training guy now resides in Memphis, but still, other people on your staff can do it. So I believe it's possible. Go ahead, bro.
So let me tell you why Celtics are my number 1. For me, the Boston Celtics, they now have Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, Holiday, and Derek White. They lost Robert Williams and Marcus Smart, but they have the chemistry, and Holiday should be able to slide right on into that. Porzingis is a stretch big, so therefore the chemistry that they already have. My only question about them are they coaching. Number 2, why I picked the Suns.
That's a very big question.
Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Nurkic, Eric Gordon, Josh Okogie, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little. Look, everybody said Phoenix didn't have a bench. Lies.
Yeah.
If you know basketball, the people that I named are two-way players, and them was just a few names.
Yeah.
Number 3, I know everybody feel like the Bucks should be number 1, but the key to it is Middleton going to be healthy because they picked up Alfred Payton and they picked up Damian Lillard. They only lost 2 players in that trade. They lost Grayson Allen and Drew Holiday. Yeah. And they gained back 2 players in Dame Lillard, and then Alfred Payton, he's serviceable enough to run the offense when them boys are on the bench. My number 4 pick, Denver Nuggets. They arguably got the best big man in the league and the Joker. He boring, but he wins. And that squad, they have chemistry. Chemistry is different. Why I think number 5 is my Grizzlies. Look, we forget the Grizzlies had the best record in the West before the Ja Morant foolery. You dig what I'm saying? They upgraded with Marcus Smart on defense. So, Dylan Brooks gone, but Marcus Smart is there. Derrick Rose is there. That means vets in the locker room, they can chin check. Ask Tatum and Brown about being chin checked and being superstars. Not only that, Steven Adams will be healthy. And 3J is looking to prove that he's just not a one-trick pony, but he can truly all-around play. That's why the Grizzlies was my number 5 because of the upgrades they made. And they had the best record in the West before Ja Morant went twilly-dilly-doing with that crap. You remember that day?
with the lighter. Anyway, I have nothing to say on the Grizzlies. If it happened, I'll be grateful.
I don't understand your Laker. You got to tell me your Laker comment.
This is why the Lakers. We forget that Lakers team was very good after the trades last year. We forget they kept the what's the white guy they got Austin whatever. They kept him. They got him for $54 million. They just picked up Christian Wood just to come off the bench. They just picked up other people. They got so many not great, but players that would be starters on their bench. Just went over there and got paid pennies. And listen, I don't care if LeBron is old. He's still LeBron. AD will be hurt. He's probably hurt right now. He's hurt on 2K right now. I'm positive. He's hurt when he plays 2K. Rob just sent me a video. I'm positive. But here's the point. They have so much depth. Those guys not playing till the end of the year. They ain't going to be worried about no seed. Listen, I ain't saying that because they blew us out by 40. I ain't saying that. We had a lot of problems, but they were actually good. AD does not suck. Listen,
He doesn't
just
when he
because we don't, I hate the Lakers. Let me tell y'all, all caps, I don't like nothing about the Lakers, but I'm an NBA fan. I have eyes. 2 players. Rui Hachimura was trash in Washington. He's decent now. Matter of fact, he's above decent now. You know what I'm saying? They are much better. Look at the roster. Push your Laker hate to the side. That's what I'm doing. And look at the team. Look at the team. Because, yes, AD will get hurt. Yes, LeBron will get hurt. But they're going to do exactly what just like the Warriors did the year they won. They're going to start resting people. Watch this season. And that's it, man.
Brother,
It's too much talent, dog.
I can't put
too much
Lakers
talent.
over the Grizz, bro. I can't do it.
I love the Grizz. I love the Grizz. I love them. Y'all know that at the end of the day. But anyway, now, somebody asked earlier why no love for the Nuggets. I don't think the Nuggets, I think the Nuggets were awesome last year. I think they're a one-year team. Here's why. Because their great role players they had are all gone.
Yeah, they all dipped out.
That's why. I think Jokic is a beast. He will still be a beast. He will still be a problem. He is, what up, Mr. G?
Mr. G.
He will still be a problem. He will always be a problem. All the rest of that team, I don't know. And I don't know how much hunger they're going to have. That's not like a team that's used to always winning championships. This is not like Golden State, where they got this habit of winning. This is not like the Lakers, where you're expected to win championship. It's not like the Celtics, where they mad when you don't win a championship. You know what I'm saying? That's not that type of team. So that's my thoughts on that. Go ahead, bro. They got rules against resting players now. Listen, they always had rules. They're going to find out. They're going to find loopholes at the end of the day. Riddick say Lakers going to the championship. They can. Listen, I know most Laker fans will say that without no cause. They have cause this year. I don't care what y'all say. The Lakers team that was good last year in this playoffs that nobody thought was going to be that good is better. That's the point. They're better now than what they had last year.
But here's my thing.
And they have a whole training camp together. They have a whole season together.
They do. But they let one YMCA player of the year beat them with pick and rolls and jumpers. They to the point where even LeBron.
Yes, but they beat everybody though. They did beat everybody. They did it to the Heat. No offense, but they did it to the Heat too.
I mean, the Heat just didn't have nobody, brother.
But who you think? Who was going to beat the Nuggets last year? The only team I think had the firepower to beat the Nuggets last year got put out by your team, which is Giannis them. I think Giannis them would have put them out, but Giannis was at home.
That's my opinion. I get what George is saying, but George is sounding like a Cowboy fan. They always think they win in the championship at the beginning of the year, bro.
I'm not saying George, man. I don't even know George, but I'm not saying he's wrong for that. He's a fan. Cowboy fans always think they're gonna win. Lakers fans always think they're gonna win. But here's the point. They normally say that when the team don't have the team to back it up. All you fans of NBA teams, go look at that Lakers roster and remember last year.
Nice.
And remember what happened in the playoffs, right? Remember what happened when that team got in the playoffs. Now think about that same team and look at all of what they added and all that's coming off the bench. All these players, all the teams was gonna pay $60 million for. They got for 5 because they the Lakers. That's the advantage the Lakers get. That no other team in the NBA get. Miami is just as beautiful as LA, but they don't get the same benefits the Lakers get. Lakers get them benefits.
Because believe it or not, Miami is considered a small market team. A lot of people don't.
And Miami is not a small market.
No,
at all.
But they treat them like a medium small market team.
Right.
South Beach is what draw people to Miami. But as far as the Lakers go, if I'm
trust me, dog. And y'all, I have no interest in arguing for the Lakers. Trust me, I hate the Lakers. Screw them. But I got eyes. If AD ain't healthy, they ain't winning anything, bro. I can't say that. They got a Christian Wood is not great, right? But let me tell you something. But Christian Wood has never played with LeBron James. That's the point. Right, Christian Wood has been trash on the Houston Rockets. He was trash with the Dallas Mavericks.
He was averaging a double.
Okay, but with them, he ain't played with LeBron James. I don't love LeBron, but we got to give my guy respect. Okay, there's Jordan and there's LeBron, and One thing about Jordan made some players better. LeBron really make players better.
Yeah, he does.
Come on,
he
dog.
Does.
But anyway, we didn't went too far on this. We can go to the next one, bro. But man, they gonna win something. Whether y'all like it or not. Screw that nigga. Screw him. All right. Does James Harden have room? Yeah. Does James have room to act the way he does in Philly? Once again, does James Harden have room to act the way he does in Philly, Mr. Davis? I got an answer to that, but you go ahead.
No, go ahead and hit the button, bro. We should be in the vein.
No. One more time.
No.
And one more for good measure.
No.
No. Hades,
he
no.
doesn't. Let me tell y'all. Let's do the James Harden rundown. He was with the Rockets from 2012 to 2021. Y'all remember he left OKC, he left Westbrook and Durant, and he went on to OKC.
Yes.
Went on to Houston, and that's where it started. And he got Chris Paul and couldn't win. Chris Paul got hurt in the playoffs, and he disappeared in the playoffs. Boy, you ever, where's Waldo? That's what we was doing with Harden. You dig what I'm saying? And then
absolutely.
he insisted on bringing in Westbrook. Hey, I want to play with my partner. We can do this. They had an early playoff exit. What happened? I don't want to play with Russ no more. Matter of fact, I don't even want to be here no more. And that's exactly how he started acting.
Absolutely.
And guess who his GM was when all this was popping off?
Daryl Morey. Yep.
Daryl Morey in Houston. Same one he's saying he don't trust. If you didn't trust this one word now,
come on, bro.
You should have known back in Houston.
Absolutely.
If you didn't trust this man.
Right.
I'm not understanding. So then the big trade happens. He goes to New York. Now, this is 2021. He goes to Brooklyn. It's New York, but if I say New York, you don't think I'm talking about the Knicks. So he goes to Brooklyn. And he gets to Brooklyn, and we think it's the new super team, the big three, and Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. And he couldn't stay healthy. Durant couldn't stay healthy.
Kyrie lost his mind for a year.
Yeah, he lost his mind. They played 36 games the first season with the Nets.
Yep.
The next season, COVID happened.
Yep.
Kyrie don't want the jab.
Yep.
That's on you. The big three only end up playing 16 total games together. 22 roll around. He say, I want another trade. Ben Simmons had some layup problems. He was 7 foot, couldn't even just touch the rim to get it in, whatever the case may be, and it's a swap. And now he in 76ers doing the same skirt move. Because when he was with New Jersey, when he was with Brooklyn, guess what? He didn't show up in games 5 and 6
That's right.
of the finals. No, 6 and 7.
Yeah.
He got 22 points in games 6 and 7 combined. And now you want to trade, and they trade him, and now he's 76ers. He's doing the same thing. And I'm just tired of Harden. I don't think he got it, and there's no market for my guy. I know I went a long time. I'm going to let you go, and then we go into the folks.
No, he has no room to act like he does in Philly. He has no room to act like that anywhere because nobody else is going to put up with this. Nobody else, because here's a message from on high. You ain't that guy no more. You ain't that guy no more. You ain't that guy no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time when Harden was that guy. Could nobody hold him. He was going to score 35. He going to do his little dribble, step back and all that. Nobody can do this. And this is the thing. He wants to go to the Clippers. Why? He wants to go to the Clippers, bro. Think about that. Why? You literally play with Joel Embiid. You literally play with Tyrese Maxey. You have a great team right now. Right. Why don't you just fall your nappy beard self in line? You know what I'm saying? And recognize what type of high talented team you get. Because trust me, you go to the Clippers, it won't be better. Because although the names are great, where you gonna play it on that team? So you gonna be the point guard? You know Kawhi gonna get hurt. You know George gonna get hurt at some point, and you gonna get hurt. And then you gonna be begging, trying to get up out of that end. I don't like it over here neither. Bruh, just sit your tail. Go sit down, please.
Go sit down.
Go sit down. And you think any other GM gonna ever do any type of favorable stuff like Daryl Morey used? Daryl Morey used to look aside all the times you was in the club with little baby them. You know what I'm saying? Turning up. They let him come to practice late. Nobody would say nothing. Daryl Morey did all that. He was the one that was in your corner. Now all of a sudden you mad at Morey, the one guy that was in your corner, and you think you gonna go over there with the dude for the Clippers and do that? Heck nah, he ain't going for that. What's dude name to own the Clippers?
I
not
can't
Bezos.
think of his name, but
whatever.
Tyronn Lue
The
ain't
billionaire
going
dude. No, my man ain't going, and Tyronn Lue definitely ain't going for it. You know what I mean? He already stressed out, sick and tired of Kawhi them. doing a little extra rest. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
extra.
nah, dog.
So
Nah, man.
it's crazy. So Harden not dumb. He could have opted out and been a free agent this year, but he opted
Right.
in and got his
Right.
$35 million bag.
Right.
You
And
dig
now
what
he
I'm
want to force a
saying?
trade
Now you want to trade
after you got your bag. Come
after
on,
you got
dog.
to now. I'll give him this. Last season he did not opt in, so they can structure and get PJ Tucker in and do some of the stuff to get. He made it. But then he didn't go free agency. If you wanted out that bad, partner, you would have went and tested free agency. But you knew your worth ain't what you think it is. So you opted in, got your guaranteed $35 million. Hey, look, the hustle's mentality is you definitely don't trade in for show money for some more money. You just don't do it. You dig what I'm saying? So you got your for show money, and now you want to trade so you can get more money elsewhere. And if you don't, it don't matter because you got your bag.
All right, man, let's go to the crowd, man. We've been messing y'all up. We'll start with Van. He said Ben Simmons is trash, been robbing the league. This is facts. Harden ain't won nothing, and he acting like he Kobe. That is also big facts.
Man,
ain't won nothing. Ain't won nothing. Harden is built like somebody's auntie at a card game, retired already. That ain't bad. Don't do it like that, bro. And then but he been the same player in the playoffs, so he never been that guy to me. Yeah, for real.
No, he
same
shrinks.
player.
He shrinks.
Bro, the furthest he ever went in the playoffs was with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook when he was coming off the bench for OKC. That's the furthest he ever went in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Period. When he was that guy, they could have beat Golden State in their prime. He couldn't do it. My man is a choke artist, man. He a choke artist. He get coaches fired and all that, and it's always him. Listen, I'm not saying he ain't great. He's a very good player. But at this point, your time is past, guy. My guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna tell you why Sixers ain't tripping off of it. If you are an NBA fan, I don't know if you remember that exchange him and Maxey had on the sideline. Maxey wasn't worried about, bro, I don't care about who you are and the superstar. You get away from me. Don't talk to me. Maxey has more heart than what Harden is doing at this point, man. Like it's, I don't know, bro. Like Harden should have some rings, and he doesn't.
Yes.
And he's brought in great people, and I get it. The people that they brought in really don't fit with Harden. You would have thought Chris Paul did, but Chris Paul can be a butthole. Everybody says it, whether he a teammate or against you.
Absolutely.
And he was probably holding you accountable. And the common factor here, anytime Harden is held accountable, all of a sudden he don't want to be there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an issue. And go sit down, Harden. Do what it is you do.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I cannot get past. You are on the team with the current MVP.
And you want to leave.
And you with a guy, Maxey, who is the next up-and-coming great, not great, but very, very good point guard on your team. Tobias Harris, one of the most solid role players on your team. Let's not forget, this dude is 6'10" with a jumper. All on your team. And your goofy butt want to get up out of here. Man, you is just a big... No. Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, he can go sit down, too.
Yeah, go sit down somewhere, man.
Him and Belichick can go sit down together.
Yeah, y'all go hang out, man. Never mind, I ain't going to say my joke. Man. I ain't going to say that joke.
Hey, yo, if this is your first time tuning into the Not the Same Podcast Sports Show, we don't have a one word of the day. A one word of the day, we normally have it. I know we do that on our promotions. That's somebody who did something super, super ignorant. And they're in sports. We don't have a one word of the day. If you haven't figured out what a one word is, you'll figure it out the next time you tune in. Look, this is how you can support us. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. So every time we hit across your screen, you'll know it. We are here every Wednesday night for the sports show. On Thursday, we'll be back tomorrow for the Faith and Music show, discussing regular topics. You dig what I'm saying? From a faith-based perspective, but also just from a life perspective, man. You dig what I'm saying? And we'll have the latest Christian hip-hop or positive music. So I know I went all out of script. But this is how you can support these two one words. You can go to our Cash App, Cash Sign Not the Same Podcast, notthesamepodcast.com/support. That is updated every single week, so you can catch the last 3 episodes, be it our Bible study, be it this sports show, or be it the Faith and Music show. We appreciate everybody coming through. And no, I went on a whole 2-minute rant about these mugs.
They wouldn't hear the end though.
They wasn't. He was here because I called his name out. I know he said it. The one word of the day is not Jimmy Butler. Okay, not Jimmy Butler, man. I don't got time for this, bro. Come on, man. We just ended, bro.
With that being said, we'll see y'all tomorrow night on the Music Face Show live and direct at 6 o'clock. I'm C-Micah.
And I'm Robert Demon. I'm still a Miami Heat fan. God dog it. I'm tired of this mess.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we